It's really hard to lead if you are not respected. Here's what I mean by respected. Many people think, oh, I'm a leader. I've got the title of manager in my corporate job. Oh, I'm a CEO. I pay this person money to work for me. But they don't do exactly what I say. They're not really fun to work with. They don't listen to me. The reason why these things typically happen, and they're going to happen at any size of an organization, and you might say, who am I to talk about this? Well, look, I'm a 25-year-old who's generated over 7 figures for his clients and has a multi-six-figure per year and soon to be 7-figure per year marketing agency. At the age of 25, I've been doing this since I was 19 years old. We have 20 plus people on payroll, and that's one of my businesses. I'm a co-owner and I own equity in multiple businesses across Australia, from festivals to nightclubs to production companies. Okay, so I have a few credentials. I'm not a genius or an expert per se, but I have enough credentials, right? But the reason why you often won't garner respect from people, or rather action from people, or true leadership where they're going to move where you go, is because they don't respect you. And people think respect is something that is titled. It's something that you're just granted because of a role or a salary. Well, that's false. Respect is given and it's taken. And how you get respect is you first of all need to be a beacon of leadership. You need to be someone worth respecting. It's very, very, very hard to be able to influence people if they're like, there's part of that guy I just want to, or part of that woman that I just want to mimic. We're mimetic creatures. Mimetic means you want to copy behavior. Humans are mimetic creatures. What happens is when we see someone in a position of authority, when you think back to the job, if you guys are not entrepreneurs watching this, if you look at your boss, or the best bosses that you've had, there's often qualities about them that you're like, you know what, I like something about this guy. There's something that I can trust. There's some certainty. They're very qualified. They're exceptionally talented or exceptionally skilled. Maybe they're great at speaking, great at mowing the lawn, great at closing deals, great at whatever. And you want to pinch at that. And you want to pinch of that selfishly. And you want to pinch of that so you can be able to use that skill and replicate it in your own life, in your own business, in your own situation, so you can reap the benefits of it, right? But the leaders like that are a lot more influential because you know there's something to gain from working with them. That's one part of leadership, and that's one part of getting respect. The other part, for lack of better words, they need to be better than you. You need to be better than your employees or your staff or whatever. And here's what I mean by this. It's impossible for you to be in, let's just say, for example, when it comes to Facebook ads. I am great at Facebook ads. By myself, I've probably, like with my own two hands, I've probably generated $250,000, $500,000 in revenue just with my own hands in terms of generating revenue for clients with ad spend. But I give my team the ability to generate the majority of our clients when it comes to ads, because I understand that they might be more specialized at that skill. I'm not talking about not having people more specialized than you. But what I am saying is, okay, if I've hired a Facebook ads genius, he's going to want to see, okay, does he at least understand some of what I'm doing? And then is he complementarily skilled in other areas, such as getting the deal closed, managing a team, understanding SOPs, so then he can, that Facebook ads genius can maybe but build other small media buyers beneath him up so he can delegate more work and focus on more difficult ad accounts, right? So does he feel like Dami trusts him enough so then when I'm hiring more people, I let him kind of, have some influence over it? Things like that. These are the things that are really, really important when it comes to being able to influence people. And this is things that people muck up a lot because many other people will think, okay, I need to make sure that I am the best. It's not about the best, it's about you being competent in a variety of ways, adjacent or similar or in conjunction to the person that you've hired or brought on the team. So that's the second thing. The third thing is you got to be someone that has a big vision. And this is where a lot of people stuff up. They're skilled, they're charismatic, they are very good at what they do, and they have complementary skills, and they're someone worth following, but they don't have a big vision. So what happens is they might hire the great talent, but the great talent might leave after 3 months, 6 months, a month, or a couple of weeks, right? I've had a couple of weeks before. I had an operations manager when I was 23-ish or 24, about a year and a half ago, quit after a month, right? Couldn't pay her enough, but really the vision probably wasn't big enough at the time. But now we have people that have stayed with us in the team across the world, not just in like different parts of the world, like across the world for 2 years plus. And it's not because I'm the best leader in the world, it's because the vision is huge and everyone can eat in this vision. These are the three things that will allow you to get the trust, speed, leadership, and I guess overarching, direction and influence that you want to have bestowed upon your staff, upon your staff and your team. But without these three things, it's really, really difficult. And that's coming from someone who struggled with it before, but now understands it. And I'm fortunate. Nearly every 2 weeks, someone comes to me with a business opportunity, and I say no more than I say yes. But that's obviously because right now the focus for me is to scale my agency. But nonetheless, you master these 3 things, you'll be surprised how much you can wield influence and be a great leader. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you liked it and you got something from it, or even if you didn't, please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the algorithm favor this channel. And the more you support us, the more we can give you guys more extreme levels of value throughout 2025 and beyond. Looking forward to the next episode and being able to serve you guys. And as always, think mega. Take care.